Hello, my beautiful souls, and welcome to this channeled message. Let's talk about the energy at the moment. Sorry, I just needed to take a breath because I want to share my personal journey with you guys. To start with, a little update. I feel like the energy for a while has been, I've had my sights set on what I truly want in this life. I've done so much self-discovery. I've learned so much about myself. I've learned to trust myself, and I've learned what is for me, who is for me, who's not for me. And it's a hard journey because no matter what, it's feeling aligned is something that is extremely difficult, because there are still things in my life I'd like to release that I'm attached to, that I don't feel quite ready to detach from. And this journey is a scary, crazy journey, and no matter how much tarot messages we do, it's never a clear journey ahead. But I'm starting to realize that that is all the fun in it, and connecting to spirit, connecting to this guidance is what really pushes me through and connects me to a higher source. What connects me to the universe is truly what really keeps me going. And I suppose just recently I've been feeling quite down because I've been pushing so hard to get what I want, and it's almost like I've tried everything. I haven't tried everything, and this is the thing that I think you guys are going to relate to. It feels like I've tried everything and nothing has worked, so I'm getting down and I'm thinking maybe this isn't for me. Ooh. My phone just fell. But the truth is, I haven't tried everything, and I do feel that I have been avoiding putting my all into it, because I can't truthfully say to you that I have tried everything, because there are things I know I should try. Sorry, my phone's gonna fall again. There are things I know I should give a go. There are things that, there are opportunities out there, but I think it is that fear holding me back. But then there's also the pushing yourself too hard. It's almost like I've pushed so hard for what I want that I haven't just let it naturally align. It's finding that balance between putting just enough energy into something where the universe receives the message and knows that it's what you want, and just letting it carry itself and complete itself. So that's also been really hard, like knowing when to just let go and release. And it has been very foggy for a while, I'm sure you know, like finding that happy medium has been really difficult. But I have good news for the collective, and I may have not cracked the code, but I've got a positive message for us. I've got some real nice guidance, and something I just really want you all to know is 444 on the clock as I say this. Your journey, your path is so highly protected. You are so highly favored by the universe, by the divine, by spirit. And I shouldn't really say that you're favoured, but you are. And it's because the things you have done, the lessons you have taken on, it doesn't matter whereabouts in your life you are. You may be my age, you may be older, you may be younger. You have done things so many will never do in their lifetime. And I'm not talking about the physical, because I do think you feel very behind in life. I think you have been dealt a difficult cards in life, and you don't feel that you've got everything that you want. But you have spiritually taken on lessons that so many people don't learn. And it's because you're being prepared, you're being trained almost to hold the power of a real spiritual leader, okay? You are being prepared to carry the healing of so many. I'm seeing such a huge collective, as we all are now. Your purpose in this life is not just any old job at the supermarket. No offense if anyone has a job at the supermarket. You know you're meant for more, and you asked for this. We asked for this when we chose the spiritual path, even though we may not remember truly choosing it and it may have just fallen into our laps. We have chosen the difficult path, and it is because it is the most rewarding. And Spirit is preparing you for this, because you can't just be sent into the battlefield unprepared. These real challenges are challenges that were meant for you so that you can bear the weight of this blessing, of this new opportunity. And I say wait because it needs space. A blessing is light, it's a relief, it's wonderful. However, the blessings and the opportunities you're going to be given, they need an empty space. They need the strength that you have to carry them, because it's responsibility. It is a real spiritual, I'm hearing honor, like seriously, I see you as like spiritual royalty. You have been chosen, like literally like Harry Potter, the chosen one. You have literally been chosen for this spiritual role. Now, I don't know if this is sounding crazy to you, or whether it's really resonating and you're like, this makes so much sense, or whether you're like, how is it, like, how can that be for me? So I just think you have had a lot weighing on your chest for a long time. You may be like me, and that there may still be so much you want to release, so much that isn't quite sitting right with you. And this healing, this hermit phase, now you may have been hermit for a long time. Some people in this life never spend the quality time on their own to do real spiritual healing, real spiritual teaching. But you've done the work. You've looked into yourself. You know yourself on a deep level now. This message is not for everyone, okay? This message is for those who have done the inner work, okay? The inner work so many don't even get around to in this lifetime. You've done the work and you've released so much. You have looked at what doesn't serve you, what doesn't deserve your energy. You have, I can't even begin to explain the lessons that I'm sure you have learned, but I'm sure we're all on the same page here. And it is because you couldn't have carried all of this weight. You couldn't have still had these traumatic relationships, family, career. You couldn't have had this trauma still weighing on you because you are supposed to hold this huge responsibility. Now, what I'm it's literally so hard to say because I feel like I'm really having to say this with real integrity and real precision, because it is so important. I don't even know how to describe it. I feel like this is literally such an important message here. You have not been dealt easy cards in this life. And even recently, when you found your purpose and you've been working so hard and you still feel like it hasn't worked out for you, you still feel like you've tried every single thing and you still haven't got what you wanted, it isn't easy because Spirit has prepared you for this responsibility. You've needed to clear away all that hasn't worked for you. 111, 1111, 4 ones on the clock right now, okay? This is a real spiritual new beginning for you, okay? I see you getting everything you want. Seriously, I see you getting everything you want. Every area of your life, I'm not gonna lie, it may have come crashing down. You have been so sure of your purpose, so sure of your journey. You know yourself so well. You've been in hermit mode, you've done the self-discovery. You've set your sights and still it hasn't worked out. And you're like, what the hell? Why is it still not working for me when I've released what didn't serve me? I've been sure of what I wanted. I've been clear to the universe what I want. How come everything's still going wrong? And you may have wanted to give up, but the fact that you haven't, the fact that this is so deep, this is held so closely into your heart space, you know this is for you. The fact you haven't given up is now why Spirit knows you're ready. You've been tried, you've been tested. Spirit knows now you are ready to receive this. And this is why it's now coming in for you. And as I said, everything, true tower moment recently, everything may have really come crashing down. I'm seeing family, I'm seeing physical health, I'm seeing career, relationships. Nothing is aligning and you're like, honestly, how? Because you have tried so hard. I've seen you pouring into yourself truly pouring so much energy into yourself, and for some reason it has exhausted you. Like, spiritually you couldn't have done more, and yet it feels like you've just completely drained yourself.